AB is equal to, AB is parallel to EF, it is given. AB is parallel to EF. AC is equal to DE. They are given equal. They are parallel does not mean they are equal. And angle B is same as, angle C is equal to angle D is given. This is not given. This is not given equal, remember. So now we write proof. We consider AB is equal to FE. Now you tell me, AB and FE, they are sides of these two triangles, AB and FE. AB, yes, AB and FE, they are two sides of these two triangles, triangle ABC, triangle ABC and triangle EFD. So consider triangle ABC, and triangle EFD. Consider triangle ABC and triangle EFD. Now we see so first we are given angle C is equal to angle D. So angle ACB is equal to angle ACB. Yes, angle ACB is equal to angle EDF. It is given. We write in the bracket given. So one angle is given equal, then one side is given equal. One side is given. Right. Now sides are also given equal, no? So that is AC is equal to DE. AC is equal to DE. They are equal, it is given. First we write the given part. Now we apply the parallel. So AB is parallel to EF. AB is parallel to EF. These two lines are given parallel. So when two lines are given parallel, the alternate angles are equal. So what are the alternate angles? Angle ABC. So angle B is the alternate angle, is equal to angle EFD, this angle. Alternate angle means they lie on the opposite side of the transversal. BF is transversal. So this side angle will be same as this side angle. So we write angle B is equal to angle F. Angle B is equal to angle F. You write alternate angles. So this angle is same as this angle. So by which condition? Yes. By which condition of congruency? Where? No. By which condition of congruency? Tell me. Angle, side, angle, No, see, there are four conditions. We have taken AB parallel to EF. These two are, I have used these two together. So by which condition? Angle, side. No, angle, side angle is not there. Remember, for angle, side angle, that side must be between two angles. Between these two angles, there is no side. The angle side which is equal, it is adjoining. So angle, side. So by angle, side, by AAS condition, these two triangle ABC is congruent. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle EFD. by angle side, not side angle side, by angle side angle. If this angle is equal, then you can take angle side angle. But this angle is not equal. It is angle side. So these two triangles are congruent. So when two triangles are congruent, you can apply the condition of congruency. When two triangles are congruent, so you can apply CPC/TC. Yes. So now we apply CPC/TC. So we write by CPC/TC. By CPC/TC, what it will get? Yes. So by CPC/TC. Yes. So this, what you want to prove? You want to prove that, so this is the remaining side, no? This is the remaining side. So when two triangles are congruent, their corresponding sides are equal. So AB is equal to EF. So AB is equal to EF. AB is equal to EF. So first part we have done. AB is equal to EF. We want to prove by CPC/TC. Now second part. ED is equal to EF. So where are ED and EF? ED is equal to, what is given? BD is equal to CF. BD is equal to CF. So now again by CPC/TC, this side will be same as this side, and this side will be same as this side. So you will get BC. BC is equal to DF. BC is equal to DF. No. BC is the side of this triangle. BC. No. Forget about that. That will come later on. First we apply CPC/TC. So BC is equal to DF. Are you getting? BC is equal to DF. No. When two triangles are congruent, the remaining sides are equal and angles are equal. So BC, my dear, wait. BC is equal to DF. Now what is BC? Tell me. What is BC? BC is BD plus DC. BC will be BD plus DC. And what will be DF? What is DF? DF is DC plus CF. DC plus CF. So you can cancel the common side on both the sides. BC you can cancel the common side. So what you will get? You will get BD is equal to CF. BD is equal to CF. This is what you want to prove. So you want to prove that BD is equal to CF. Is it clear? Yes. Now next test 9. Yes. 1 minute. Yes. Yes. All the remaining sides, whichever sides are given equal, leaving those equal sides, whichever remaining sides are there, the corresponding sides are equal of both the triangles, and the corresponding angles are also equal by CPC/TC. If two triangles are congruent, then the corresponding sides of both the triangles are equal and the corresponding angles of both the triangles are equal. So this side is same as this side and this side is same as this side. So BC I can write BD plus BC. DF I can write DC plus CF. BC I can cancel, we get BD is equal to CF. So by CPC/TC, whenever two triangles are congruent, the corresponding angles are equal and the corresponding sides are equal. And CPC/TC we can apply only when the given two triangles are congruent. If the triangles are not congruent, we cannot apply CPC/TC. So let us do 9B. Yes, 9B. 1 to 8 are omitted. Ninth we will do. Ninth one, in the following diagram, AP and BQ. My dear, 1 to 8 I have omitted. Let us see the first. Step by step we'll see, no? By seeing the problem we decide. So AP is parallel to BQ. AP is parallel to BQ. AP AP is parallel to BQ. AP is parallel to BQ. Parallel. They are given parallel and they are also equal. AP and BQ, they are parallel. This is the symbol parallel. Arrow means parallel. And it is also given that AP and BQ, they are equal. AP and BQ, they are equal. Then prove that. So you write down given first. First you write down given. Given that AP is parallel to BQ. AP is parallel to BQ and AP is equal to BQ. They are given parallel and they are given equal. Now we prove. Now to prove, we write to prove. Always make the habit of writing given, to prove, then prove in the geometry. To prove, first triangle AOP, triangle, this is O. Triangle AOP is congruent to triangle BOQ. Yes. Triangle AOP is parallel to congruent to triangle BOQ. And second part, AB and PQ bisect each other. AB and PQ, no. In given we write everything, no. AB and PQ bisect each other. One minute. See, no. See, this is my B. This is given B, no. This is given Q. Yes. So AOP is congruent to BOQ. Okay. Then AB and PQ bisect each other. AB and PQ bisect each other. No. Where? Are they given equal? No. See, AB and PQ bisect each other means AO will be same as OB and OP will be same as OQ. It is not given equal. Bisect, no. See, it is not given. See, what do you mean by bisect each other? AB and PQ, yes, AB and PQ bisect each other means AO will be same as OB and OP will be same as OQ. Yes, it is not given they are bisecting. We want to prove that they are bisecting. So to prove that they are bisecting each other, we have to prove that OA is same as OB and OP is same as OQ. So let us solve this. So we write proof. So first you consider two triangle. Which two triangle you want to prove? AOP is congruent to triangle BOQ. So I will consider these two triangle. Consider triangle AOP. Consider triangle AOP and triangle BOQ. AOP and triangle BOQ. Apply the condition of congruency. Yes. Which condition of congruency you will apply? No, wait. Which condition of congruency you will apply? See this. So first, see, AP is parallel to BQ. It is given that AP is parallel to BQ. Lines are parallel. So these two lines are parallel. And this is a transversal. These two are transversal. So whenever lines are parallel, alternate angles are equal. Yes. No, see, whenever lines are parallel, alternate angles are equal. Means angle P is same as angle Q. Angle P will be same as angle Q and angle A is same as angle B. Remember this, because AP and BQ, they are parallel. Whenever lines are parallel, alternate angles are equal. Alternate angle means they lie on the opposite side of the transversal. So this is my angle, this is a transversal. So this angle will be same as this angle, and now PQ is a transversal. So this angle will be same as this angle. So we write angle P is equal to angle Q. We write alternate angles are equal because lines are parallel. Then it is given side AB is equal to side BQ. It is given, they are parallel and they are equal given. Then again we apply alternate angle. AP is parallel to BQ, so angle A will be same as angle B. Angle A is equal to angle B. We write alternate angles. So now, which condition of congruency you will get? Which condition of congruency? Yes. Angle, side, angle. Yes. So by ASA, angle, side, angle condition, the two triangles are congruent. Triangle AOP is congruent to triangle BOQ. Clear? Yes. So when first part is over. Now we want to prove the second part. They bisect each other. Now to prove that they bisect each other, now I will apply CPC TC. When you get the two triangles are congruent, their corresponding sides are equal, no? Yes or no? So what you will get? When two overlapping means they coincide with each other. Overlapping means congruent. So now by CPC TC, yes, what you will get? When this triangle is congruent to this triangle, when two triangles are congruent, their corresponding sides are equal. So this side will be same as this side. Yes or no? This side will be same as this side, and this side will be same as this side. This side will be same as this side. So you will get OP. Is equal to OQ. OP is equal to OQ, and OA is equal to OB. So when, now see here, now this side is same as this side, and this side is same as this side. That means which two lines are bisecting? PQ and AB, they bisect. PQ is bisecting AB and AB is bisecting PQ. So we write AB and PQ bisect each other. AB and PQ bisect each other. AB and PQ bisect each other because this side is same as this side. That means PQ is bisected. Then OA is same as OB. That means AB is bisected by PQ. So OP, last one. See, by CPCTC, this side will be same as this side. Yes or no? When this side is same as this side, that means PQ is divided into two parts. No, PQ is divided into two equal parts. That means line PQ is getting bisected. Line PQ is getting bisected by which line? AB. Similarly, OA is same as OB. That means AB is divided into two equal parts. By which line? PQ. So PQ bisect AB. Similarly, AB bisect PQ. So AB and PQ bisect each other. AB and PQ bisect each other. Clear? Tenth sum. Tenth sum will do because 10th one is important. Yes. Because same type of 10th problem you will see next year. So, keeping in view of your 10th standard, we are covering everything. So that 10th standard, everything should be there on your tongue. By seeing the problem, you should have the answer. The 10th one. So understanding is important. 10th one. In the following figure, we are given the triangle. In the following figure, this is D. This is D. This is D. Then ABC, and this is B. In the given figure, OA is equal to OC. This is O. OA is equal to OC. So OA and OC, they are equal. Okay. AB is equal to BC. AB is equal to BC. It is also given equal. Prove that angle AOB is 90 degree. Okay. So you write given. First you will write given. We are given that OA is equal to OC and AB is equal to BC. AB is equal to BC. They are given equal. This side is same as this side. This side is same as this side. Now to prove first part, angle AOB is 90 degree. This angle AOB is 90 degree. This angle we want to prove that it is 90 degree. So that is not given. We want to prove. Second, triangle AOD is congruent to triangle COD, and third AD is equal to CD. AD is equal to CD means AD and CD, they are equal. We want to prove. Okay, let us start. One step by step we'll go. First you want to prove that AOB is equal to 90 degree. Correct? AOB is equal to 90 degree. So in which triangle AOB is there? Tell me. In which triangle AOB is there? Angle AOB. See, this is my angle AOB. Angle AOB. So this angle comes in this triangle AOB. So I will consider two triangles and show that they are congruent first. So I will consider triangle AOB and triangle COB and show that they are congruent first. So consider triangle AOB, and triangle COB and show that they are congruent. Now consider triangle. 1 minute. Now it is clear. Consider triangle AOB and triangle COB. These two triangles I have considered. Now use the condition of congruency. Which parts are given? Tell me. You are given AB. Yes. You are given AB is equal to BC. No. AB is equal to BC given. AB is equal to BC given. Then OA is equal to OC equal given. So this side is same as this side is same as this side. Now two sides are equal. Yes. So now you will consider OB is equal to OB, common side. OB is equal to OB, common side. OB is equal to OB, that is common side. So now we are given all the three sides are equal. So by which condition of congruency? Side, side, side. Yes. So by SSS. By SSS condition, the given two triangles are congruent. By SSS condition, triangle AOB is congruent to triangle COB. So when two triangles are congruent, we apply CPCTC. So by CPCTC, the corresponding sides are equal and angles are equal. So what you will get by CPCTC? Yes, what you will get? Now all the three sides are equal. So no. How CD is equal to AB? My dear, we have considered these two triangles. These two triangles I have considered. So all the three sides are equal. Now we talk about equal of angles. We talk about equal of angles. So you will get angle AOB. Angle AOB is equal to angle COB. No. Angle AOB is equal to angle COB. Yes or no? Because when two triangles are congruent, their corresponding angles are also equal. So angle AOB is equal to angle COB. No. Angle AOB is equal to angle COB. Yes. Got it? Yes. That will come in the second stage. No. First we apply CPCTC. So by CPCTC, these two angles are equal. But see here, you have studied angles in a linear pair. This is the line and this is the line. Angles in a linear pair, whenever you have angles in a linear pair, what is sum of angles in a linear pair? 180 degree, 180 degree, 180 degree. So this is the line and this is the line. So these two are angles in a linear pair. So sum of these two angles will be 180 degree. So you write angle AOB plus angle COB plus angle COB is equal to 180 degree. Angles in linear pair. Angles in a linear pair. Sum of the angles in the linear pair is always 180 degree. Angle AOB plus angle COB is 180 degree. But see this, angle AOB and angle COB, they are equal, no? Yes. So I will replace angle COB by angle AOB because angle AOB and angle COB, they are equal. So I will replace angle COB by AOB. So we get angle AOB plus angle AOB is equal to 180 degree. So 2 times angle AOB is equal to 180 degree. So angle AOB is equal to 180 degree divided by 2. So you will get angle AOB is equal to 90 degree. So first part is done. Angle AOB is equal to 90 degree. We have done the first part. So there you have done the first part. Now what is second? Second, what you want to prove? So now this is 90 degree. This is 90 degree. So this is 90 degree and this is 90 degree. All are 90 degree. Correct? Are you getting? Yes. Now second part, we want to prove that triangle AOD. Triangle AOD is congruent to triangle COD. So now I will consider these two triangles. Yes. Now we consider these two. No. See, looking same is different than congruency. Looking same is different than congruency. Now we want to prove that they are congruent. So I will consider triangle AOD and triangle COD. Yes. So consider triangle AOD. Consider triangle AOD. Now consider, see, you can write this wherever we have started writing proof, that you can huh? Where body's blood? No, you cannot directly write congruent. No. Yes. No. We want to prove. So consider triangle, second part. Consider triangle AOD and triangle COD. Consider these two triangles. Now you want to prove that they are congruent. So you see which sides are. Wait, my dear. Which sides are given? It is coming clear. Which sides are given? OA is equal to OC given. OA is equal to OC. OA is equal to OC given. OA is equal to OA is equal to OC given. Then it is coming clear. Wait. OA is equal to OC. OA is equal to OC. Then this angle and this angle both are 90 degree. Angle AOD is equal to angle COD. Each 90 degree, because they are each 90 degree given. Because if this angle is 90 degree, this angle will be 90, this will be 90, this will be 90. So now and then OD is equal to OD. OD is equal to OD, common side, no? OD is equal to OD, common side. So common sides, this OD is same as OD. So these sides are equal, angle is equal side, and side angle side. Are you getting? Side angle side. By side angle side condition. Side angle side. So triangles are congruent. Triangle AOD is congruent to triangle COD by side angle side condition. So we have proven the second part. Now which is third part? AD is equal to CD. How will prove this? So once you got that the triangles are congruent, you can apply CPCTC. Once you got that the triangles are congruent, you can apply CPCTC to show that sides are equal. So by CPCTC, yes, what you will get? Now these two triangles are congruent, so their corresponding sides are equal. You will get AD is equal to CD by CPC. So by CPCTC, AD is equal to CD. Sum is over. By CPCTC, AD is equal to CD. Yes. So in this only two problems, 9th and 10th are there. Other rest are omitted. Rest will not be there. Now we start midpoint theorem. That will do at the end. No, compound interest will be isosceles triangle is not there. After this we start midpoint theorem. Yes, bye. Circle is there. After triangle, circle will be. Yes, at the last we'll do compound interest. After triangle we'll do circle. Yes, bye. Yes. Happy Diwali, safe Diwali. We celebrate.